to expand not their business, but their industry's community as a whole.
News 8's Angelique Concaday is here with the story. Essentially, the studio is using scholarships as a mission to make yoga more diverse.
That's right. Well, listen, on a 10-degree day in downtown Indianapolis, a group of yogis were downwards, upwards, and everything in between in a 95-degree room. But it's not the intense heat these yogis say make the Hot Room Studio special. It's the community, and one the founders say is a place for everyone.
I think the first 2 years after we opened, if you asked us what we did, we'd say we teach yoga. Today, we say we build communities, and we happen to do it through yoga.
As immigrants, Hye-Jin and her husband Ashish Kalkankar know what it's like to build a community in a new country.
Now you can sit in a room and no one looks like us, or
eats the same food,
the same kind of food, or has the same kind of interest, or the cultural upbringing, right?
After falling in love with yoga overseas, the couple found themselves in Indianapolis for work about 6 years ago. At the time, Hye-Jin and Ashish say there were maybe a handful of yoga studios in the area.
Since then, the yoga scene here in Indianapolis has grown tremendously.
But they say the growth came at a cost, and that somewhere along the line,
the focus of yoga changed a little bit. It became more sort of fitness-oriented than spiritually oriented, because yoga actually is a spiritual practice.
The Hot Room hopes to bring that spirituality back. And students like Butler University alum and former football player Marquise Martin-Hayes say they're benefiting.
Well, I've discovered that through having range of motion in my own body, through having time to meditate, focus on the needs of my body, that I've been able to gain physical freedom, and that's actually helped a lot of mental freedom.
But it's not just about changing the perspective on yoga. For Ashish and Hye-Jin, it's about sharing it.
We have so many leaders right here in our community that have different backgrounds, different looks, ages, sizes, and so when students come in for the first time to take a yoga class and they see people that look like them or that they can relate to, all of a sudden that anxiety or the barriers to trying something new goes away.
Ashish says diversity in the classroom starts with diverse teachers, which is why they started offering a full teacher training scholarship for people of color.
The yoga training costs money, and we are taking that out of the way.
Marquise is now not only a dedicated Hot Room yogi, but he's also the first recipient of the scholarship, hoping to share his love of yoga with his community.
I've got a friend Roger, I got a friend Arush, I've got my friend Malcolm, just a bunch of guys, and they're all excited for me to start doing yoga teaching because now they're gonna, they said they'll go more, so.
The studio is now accepting applications for their next teacher training scholarship in April. The deadline to apply is March 3rd. We'll have all those details up on wishtv.com. Back to you.
Fascinating. Angelique, thank you. 8:36.